All right, I'd like to welcome everybody to this evening's call. My name is Chuck Williams, and it's my absolute honor and privilege to be the host of the Cepeda Monday Night Zoom presentation. Tonight, we have a very, very special guest, and I'm really excited about her and a couple people on her team that are going to be sharing tonight. Before I do that, I always like to at least share my story real quickly, and I'll keep it short. But when I first got started with Isagenix, I literally just wanted to get rid of the grandpa belly I had. In my mid-50s, I had developed a belly, and I wanted to get rid of it. In my earlier life, 25, 35, even 40, 45, I could just say I want to lose weight and it'd be gone. But that wasn't the case after 50. It just stuck there. It stayed there. And so with Isagenix, in a very short period of time, I was able to shed 23 pounds of fat right there in my belly. I went from a 38 down to a 34 waist. Then a little bit later, I started using performance products, which Christie's going to talk a little bit about tonight. And I was able to take those 4 inches that I lost in my waist and put 2 on my right bicep and 2 on my left bicep. My wife and I have changed our lives, transformed our lives physically. We've also had a great financial transformation with Isagenix. And that's just one of many, many stories you can hear. But tonight, the featured guest is going to be Christie Fisher. She does a phenomenal job. She's a leader on the Cepeda team. And I'll be here taking notes myself. And Christie, the presentation is all yours, man. I'm looking forward to hearing from you.
Well, thank you. Thank you for having me on. I hope that, when we have different people presenting, I love hearing it because everybody has a little different piece of information and a little different spin to put on their Isagenix journey. So I appreciate you having me on. I'm going to go through this as quickly as possible, knowing that there will be some information that will be left out. So get with the person who invited you to the call for more specifics. I will have 2 individuals who are personally on my team share a little bit of their story and their journey from the beginning of when they said yes to Isagenix as we move through on just 3 transformations tonight is what we will be showing. So welcome to the call. You are here to learn about Isagenix. I'm going to go through one of our disclaimers and our integrity information here pretty quickly. As we're scrolling through this, just know that earnings and results are not necessarily typical. However, they are achievable if you put in the work and the dedication to achieve those. That's pretty much what this says in a nutshell. Okay. Are you living your ideal life? That's a question I would like you to think about as we kind of move through this presentation here. Are you living your ideal life from a physical perspective, how you're feeling? Are you living your ideal life from a financial perspective and the freedom and the time that you have to spend doing what you want with whom you want as much as you want? Over 69% of adults in North America are considered at least overweight, and that number is absolutely skyrocketing. I find it very interesting that I have had several people at the Cepeda's home, and by the naked eye, they don't appear to be overweight, but when they jump on that body scale machine, they are shocked by the body fat percentage that they have to lose. So keep in mind when people say, I'm healthy, that's relative until you actually measure the body fat. Okay. The fitness industry itself is worth over $83 billion from just gyms alone. This young lady here, this is Lori Harder. She is absolutely a part of Isagenix. Her and her husband, Chris, are Isagenix millionaires. They are not paid to endorse Isagenix or anything like that. And Lori Harder actually was given the opportunity to do this oxygen cover by networking with people that she ended up becoming friends with and talking with within the community of Isagenix. So, Isagenix has a lot to offer. You never know who you're going to run into, what friends and connections you are going to make being a part of such an amazing group of individuals. The global anti-aging market is expected to reach $331.41 billion by 2021. And we can see that just on an everyday basis. Even when I scroll through, Facebook, you're always seeing different things about this and that and the other thing, using it on your skin and on your face. And so that's a huge market to be tapping into. So that's just another one of the many solutions that we do offer. So imagine a business, as I said, that converges all of these trends into one place and one location under one roof. That company would be Isagenix. We are built on integrity, and we have a vision to impact world health. Now, recently, we've changed our vision and our mission just a little bit by Isagenix saying that we want to be the #1 trusted and respected organization that exists to inspire and empower individuals and families and communities to live their best life through a journey of nutrition, health, and overall wellness. So that's a really, really big standard, because there's 1,000,001 health companies out there. So the solutions that we have solutions for weight wellness. I like to call it permanent fat loss, energy and performance, vitality and well-being, personal care, and the last one is financial wellness, which to me is a really, really big component of what we have to offer here. So I'm going to go through some of our core products that I think are the staples of what our company is founded on and based on. Keep in mind that there are a lot more things that we have to help enhance your health and your journey and your performance to these solutions. So the Cleanse for Life. The Cleanse for Life is an amazing detoxification system. It eliminates your stubborn body fat, boosts your metabolism. As I said, it's a natural detoxification product that has ashwagandha and aloe vera as the base products and nutrition. So what I love about this is that, again, there are so many detoxifying things and cleansing things out on the market, but a lot of them are organ specific. Here we are addressing toxins at the cellular level, and we're actually flooding our body full of nutrients on those days, even though some people don't see it that way, only because you're not necessarily chewing. You don't have that sensation, going on. But this is an amazing, amazing product designed specifically for us. The second one is our core shakes, which are the Isagenix shakes. We do have several other shakes now, but this is the core and the home of where we are with the Isagenix shakes. You've got all your branched chain amino acids. You've got all of your vitamins and minerals that you cannot get sourced from food. You've got 240 calories, which is a complete meal replacement. This is going to give you all of the natural sugar that you need, all the appropriate carbohydrates, nothing extra that your body doesn't necessarily need to use. Everything is 100% natural, no colors, no artificial sweeteners. This is the Rolls Royce of nutrition right there in that little packet. The Ionic Supreme. The Ionic Supreme is my favorite product of the whole Isagenix line. It's plant-based adaptogens, protects your body from the negative effects of stress. This can be taken for athletes after working out, before bedtime, to help you sleep like a baby without feeling that hangover in the morning. I take it first thing in the morning to kind of get you up and going. So it will necessarily adapt to specifically what your body needs at that time. And that's pretty cool how the adaptogens know what you need, at that particular moment. I really think that's neat. I haven't been able to dig into the science far enough to figure out how that does that, but I think it's pretty awesome. And that was my favorite product when I came in, and that would be the product that I would have personally if I was stuck on a desert island and could only have one thing. That would be we call this also liquid gold. Another product that is absolutely amazing for anybody that has lived more than 2 years. We have the essentials for kids as well, but these are the complete ageless essentials with Isagenesis. They have all your vitamins, your minerals, the antioxidants, your omegas, as you can see there. It's 2 packets in AM and PM, very simple, very convenient. The absorption rate is about 99%, which is huge, which means everything in there, your body is actually utilizing. You're not getting rid of any of those minerals in your waste. Whereas a lot of people who are taking other vitamins, I personally have a specific test I ask them to do with their vitamins and the things that they are taking over the counter to actually find out if they're throwing their money down the toilet. And a lot of times you will find out that they are. So these are very, very powerful to be absorbed by the body. And that's why people see such tremendous results in such a short period of time. As I mentioned here, This is the Isagenix, or what we call Product B. This is a product that is unique and exclusive to the Isagenix community and family only. You can Google Product B. You can Google telomere support. And what this does is it helps in aiding in healthy aging. You have telomeres on the end of every little cell in your body. It's almost like a shoestring, and those telomeres, they seem to fray as you get older. It's just part of the aging process. So in order to kind of slow down that process and keep those telomeres from fraying at a rapid rate and keep them intact, this is exactly what Product B does. Just like the end of those little plastic things on the end of your shoelaces. That's a great visual for you to keep in mind. We have seen tremendous testimonies with this product. And again, feel free to Google that. That's an amazing, amazing product. So this is the one of the weight management systems. There you can see all of the core products in there with some of the other individual pieces that comes with that. Again, you can get back to whoever invited you to the call to go over more specifics. Here are some of our performance products. A lot of our performance products are Informed Sports certified. And we also have just recently come out with another more advanced AMP line that has a lot of added nutrients, a lot of high ingredients that is really going to be taking athletes to a whole nother level with performance. And those other products as well are not just for athletes. So you can see like the Knox is a natural beet juice. You've got these AMP products here. Here are the core products. Here are protein bars. The caffeine that's actually in these e-shots is time released, which I really think is really awesome, and it's extracted from green tea, so you don't get that high and then that crash and burn. So there's a big difference in the results that you see and how you see them when you're taking e-shots versus something over the counter. Again, here's just a very, very limited amount of product here that you'll see on our online grocery food store. I'm just going to highlight these two right here, which I think are just incredible, and they can help anybody. So the immune actually boosts your immune system. Now with the fact that we're coming up on the big debates on vaccine, not vaccinating, flu season, colds, sniffles, this is an amazing product. Every single person who is currently using Isagenix should be using this in their shakes. You can use it in your hydrate. You can use it in a cup of iced tea. You can do it by itself. There's no flavor to it, but it definitely boosts your immune system. I know myself and my family, we've been using it twice a day ever since it has come out. The shake booster, which is the heart, for anybody that you know who has high cholesterol numbers and those sort of challenges, we can actually say that this can claim to change those numbers dramatically within a reasonable amount of time versus somebody being on a statin, which is extremely, extremely dangerous. Everybody knows somebody on a statin or with these issues. And if somebody is willing to do it a natural way, of course, with the monitoring of their doctor, they can use the Heart Shake Booster because it's plant sterile based, which does everything naturally that a drug would do in a much safer manner. Okay, so we're backed by scientific research. We have 56% more weight loss, 47% more fat loss, and twice as much visceral fat loss. And these were all independent studies, and our studies just continue to grow and grow and grow. And one of the main things I like to highlight here is, number one, again, with the person who invited you to this call, we have access to those studies. You can see those in writing and can get those printed out. We did not sign what's called a right of refusal. A right of refusal is where companies and people who are having their products tested, scrutinized by outside sources will say, go ahead, test them, but if you find anything different than what we are saying, you may not publish them, okay? In other words, we don't want to be called out if we're telling you something that you don't find is true. Isagenix did not do that. So that speaks very highly of the integrity. It speaks very highly of the no compromise policy of the company and of the products. So that is something that you can absolutely use when you are talking to individual people about another way that we separate ourselves from anybody else that is out there. Okay, so this is a good friend of mine, Raphael Turner, who he is an amazing, amazing leader. We are so blessed to have him on our team. So I think he is on. Raphael, if you can unmute yourself and just share a little bit about your journey from the beginning.
Sure. So I met Christie, guys, when I was introduced to Isagenix, this was a business opportunity for me. I did not anticipate that these products would do what she said they would do. And, everything that I had seen that she showed me had a lot to do with weight loss and people losing weight. I had no interest in losing weight. I wanted to make money. I wanted to have a product that I could share with people. But number one, I had to believe in it. Just so happened that at the time I ruptured my Achilles. I've always been what we like to call a hard gainer in the athletic community. So it's always been hard for me to put on muscle mass and maintain muscle mass. I was eating a lot of meals, working out a lot, and still hard to get the results that I always wanted to get. So when I was introduced to Isagenix, I was 175 pounds, and in 90 days, I went from 175 to almost 195 just in that span of time. It was my body. My body did something I'd never seen it do before. And I knew at that point in time, this was bigger than weight loss. This was bigger than, weight gain. This is just optimal nutrition. Your body is a miracle. We just provided the fuel and the nutrition that it needs to operate. You are literally getting the Rolls Royce of nutrition right here and giving your body the best fuel for it to operate on. So your body's going to react naturally to it. Me, I just use a system in a different manner to get those kind of results. It's the same thing that people use it to lose over 100 pounds of fat. I just use it to put on muscle mass. And so when I saw that happen, I was like, I know athletes that need this yesterday. I'm just going to start running my mouth. And so just conversations, people need it. And now I feel like it's my obligation to share it with people because it's been so life-changing for myself and other people that I've seen around me.
Thank you so much, Raphael. And like I said, we are so incredibly blessed to have Raphael as the leader on our team. He's doing incredible things. So thank you again, Raphael. Okay, this is another transformation that has happened on our team. I'll go through this pretty quickly. This is Brandon. He came in for different reasons, couldn't get down on the floor to play with his child. He came in to lose about 30-40 pounds. Obviously, you can see in 5 months, he did a lot more than that. As of today, he's lost over 100 pounds, no loose skin. He is as happy can be, and his life has completely changed. And you can even see, like, in his face, his self-esteem, everything is just kind of through the roof. So we are extremely proud of Brandon. This is my transformation. The far left-hand picture was actually when I was in high school. The middle picture is literally probably, I don't know, right before I had started Isagenix. And then on the far right-hand side, that is actually my 30-day transformation. The scale did not change for me at all. I dropped 6 pounds of body fat, put 6 pounds of lean muscle mass on. You can see that my body looks completely different. I was what they called skinny fat at that time. However, I had suffered from multiple autoimmune challenges and lots of other abnormal cells in my body for a long time, meaning from the age of 5. And after 30 days of using this incredible nutrition and cleansing my system at a cellular level, my body was able to heal itself, which was an absolute shock to me. And I was able to throw all of my IE drugs in the trash can after 30 days. And so it completely changed my life. The physical thing for me was just a bonus that I really didn't think I had a physical change to be had. So, okay, and then this is my girlfriend, Juliana, and I think she has an incredible full circle story. And so, Jules, if you can unmute yourself, please, I would love for her to share her journey.
Awesome, Christy. Thank you so much for having me. And hello, everyone who's on the call. And as Christy said, I get so excited to share my story because it really has come full circle. And I'm so honored that you chose me to share my story, Christy. So thank you. So as you can see, day one, before Isagenix, before I met Christy and she introduced this amazing company to me, I was probably at an all-time low in my life. I had put on about a good 20 to 30 pounds of, the happily married weight that happens. And I was just not happy with myself. I had lost my self-confidence. And I was really looking for a solution that I was just not finding elsewhere. And at the time that I met Christie, I was actually pregnant. I do ultrasound for a living, so I kind of knew that our pregnancy was not turning out good, and we unfortunately miscarried. And I really even kind of dropped to a lower low than I already was at. And I'm so thankful for Christie for keeping in touch with me and really encouraging me that Isagenix could do something and help turn my situation around. So I said yes to Christie, and I said yes to Isagenix, and I'm so happy I did. You can see my 60-day transformation. I lost 20 pounds, 20 inches, and have never felt better in my entire life. And that was with mild to moderate exercise. I'm telling you, the cleanse is my most favorite product. I did 48-hour cleanses, and I 100% believe that they are the difference in your results. So shortly after, I think about like a week after I had posted this 60-day transformation, I actually found out I was pregnant again. So it was really an incredible miracle. And I know we cannot claim that Isagenix, heals or cures anything, but I strongly believe that our incredible vitamins I was using and our incredible products with the best nutrition helped restore my body to a healthier level than it was previously to help me conceive and become pregnant again. So my husband and I were now 20 weeks this week, and we're expecting a little boy, so we're super excited. And I think what I love most about this company is you can use these products throughout any aspect of your life. So just because I'm pregnant, I don't stop using the products. I can still use the bars, the shakes, the chocolates, so many other things. I do have to cut back on a few things just because they're not tested on for pregnant people, because you can't, but I can still use the bulk of the nutrition, and it's been so helpful to keep my body in check, help me feeling good, and also, help my body have all these great nutrients to give to this little baby. So I'm so thankful for Isagenix and for Christie for introducing me and this incredible company.
Awesome, Jules. Thank you so much. I love hearing your story, and I just all right. I'm going to keep it together and move on. All right. So the need for money. This is another big solution that Isagenix has to offer for those who choose to take advantage of that. So if you're just here for product, that is awesome. You're not going to offend me or anybody else. If you jump off, that's totally fine. But I would encourage you to just stay here to listen to the other major solution that this can offer to you, even if it's getting your products paid for, okay? So in the United States, there's 39 million people who receive food assistance. Guys, and it's skyrocketing, okay? Just like debt is. Healthcare costs are rising. And in my opinion, I believe I would much rather put my money here than in health insurance and things like that, because you don't need health insurance until you're sick. So this, to me, is about health insurance in the world, as being as proactive as possible. How does Isagenix fit into your life? You use the products, you share the system with people, you identify product shares and business partners. It's pretty simple. People are working differently these days. I bet you everybody here knows somebody who has a side job or more than one job. Okay, selling online, renting rooms, giving rides, trading, anything like that, that's bringing in an additional form of income. The problem is you're still trading time for money. Okay, so why network marketing? Network marketing provides time flexibility, the ability to work from anywhere, training and support, a positive culture, and opportunity, no caps on earning potential. So we all have one of these. So one of the things our team likes to say is that if you're not using this, it's not a smartphone. If you're not learning how to make money somehow, some way from your phone and make money in your sleep, you are missing the boat, and so that is a big advantage. So why Isagenix? Now we have 304 millionaires. Renee was announced this Saturday at the Super Saturday. So we have more people who have earned $1 million than I don't think any other company ever has. We've been growing tremendously over the past 17 years now. We have over $7 billion in total sales, millions of lives that are impacted. We're privately held, responsibly run with no operational debt. So it's kind of whether you're making $50 a week or $5,000 a week. It's a nice peace of mind knowing that every Monday between 12 and 1, you're going to get that text message or that email, if you are sharing this with other people, that you have been paid. And you don't have to worry if that money is going to be late or not, or if that check is going to bounce. So we're a real global opportunity. We are in 19 countries, and we are just going to continue to grow and expand. These are the Cepedas who actually live here in the Charlotte area. This is a little bit of an older picture. Some of you guys know who they are on the line here. They have been with the company for over 11 years now, and they are earning over $60,000 a week. That's more than some people make in a whole year. And it's hard to get your mind around that, but they've made a lot of sacrifices along the way to get to where they are. And their journey of bankruptcy and debt, is profound when you hear other people's excuses and reason for not pulling the trigger. It's about how bad do you want it and what are you willing to sacrifice to get it. So the best compensation plan in all of network marketing is what we have. We have what's called a binary. There's so many companies out there that offer so many other different types of compensation plans, and they are not the best. But we offer a binary. We get paid daily, weekly, and monthly, and actually yearly with other bonuses as well. We share, they share, repeat. It's just word of mouth network marketing. So here you can see is a demonstration of the compensation plan right here. And I'm going to go through this pretty quickly. If you pull the trigger and you decide to get your products this evening, say you come in on what's called our value pack, which is a great, most comprehensive pack that we have to offer, and you help 2 people do the same thing in the same business week, okay, which is from Monday to Sunday night, midnight, Isagenix is going to pay you what I like to say a rebate. You're going to receive $100 for Joe and $100 for Sally. Okay, but if you do that in 1 week, what's going to happen is that money is going to double. So now each of those $100 now become $200. That's a total of $400. And you've also made the first rank advancement of what's called a consultant. You helping 2 people. You must be a consultant in order to participate in receiving 6% of all of the money that flows through your organization. Okay, so right there, your total is already $550. So when these 2 people duplicate what you have done, you're going to receive, this person is now a consultant, another $100 for this person, and another $100 for this person, up to 40 people. So right there, that is another $200. And then you've made the next rank advancement, if you do this within 60 days, of $250. So that is $1,000. I know this says 900, but what I did was I showed you that our bonus for becoming Crystal Consultant, if you do it in 30 days, you get $150 versus $50. Okay, now you can still make any of these advancements at any point in time. It's just the money value changes or you miss out on those time-sensitive bonuses. So, is it work? It's network marketing, sharing, word of mouth, but the concept is extremely easy to duplicate and to do. This is where I was kind of showing you. You've got 2 sales teams, and the beauty of this is that you work together as a team. Everybody wants everybody to succeed because if you get paid, I get paid. Okay, so it's definitely a team effort of working together to allow your teams to grow. I'm not going to get into this too much. Again, you can talk with the person who brought you in on this, but just know all the products have what's called a BV, a business volume. And these are what we call cycles. This is the residual income. So as people, I'm going to talk a little different terms. When people go into their online grocery food store and they go in and purchase groceries, Okay, think about your favorite grocery food store. If you were sending people to whatever market is in your area and their grocery bill was, $120, right? You're going to get paid 6% on that. All right. Once you meet the requirements of one person here, you've helped 2 people left and right. And then you're building these teams together, and the groceries over here, total point value of 600 BV, these 300 BV. When you get to 900, that equals a residual cycle of $54. Now that might not look like much money, okay? And it's $54 is $54. That might be some gas in somebody's car, but that is why we have all the upfront bonuses, rebates of thank you for sharing. Isagenix wants to pay you as quickly as possible and as upfront as possible, because the residual takes a little bit of time to build up, but that is how it works. And this is pretty much says exactly what I just said. You build 2 sales teams with the help of your teams together. It's not all your effort. You earn cycles on your entire group, on your entire team to infinity and beyond. Paid on all reorders every time somebody shops on their online grocery food store. Calculates daily and it pays weekly. So that volume, these numbers here that you see totaling up, they don't go away at the end of the week or at the end of the month or anything like that. Those business volumes, it's called like a savings account. Those numbers stay there in the savings account as long as you continue to meet the qualifications, meaning go onto your online grocery food store and purchase 100 BV every month. So these are just some possibilities. If you do the work and if you share this amazing opportunity with other people, of the residual income that you can get paid. This right here, honestly, this is pretty simple. This is an extra vacation or 2, depending on how frugal you are, right? And in a year. I see you laughing over there, Raph. Okay, 250 cycles. Just know that it doesn't end here. It doesn't max out here. Most people can't even comprehend that money. And I like to tell the people that I show this to, if you cannot comprehend, even imagine having this type of money, or better yet, being worth having this type of money and being this successful, then you can't have it. But if you can look at it and see yourself somewhere in here, then you can absolutely have it, and think about what it would take to get you out of your job or out of your second job or out of your job enough to say, okay, I can live miserly on this to work Isagenix full time and get me out of that job that I hate, to give me more free time. So this is a really, really big deal, guys. I encourage you to stare at that and dream about that tonight. So you can live your ideal life. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the presentation tonight. If you have any questions, please get back in touch with the individual who invited you. And we hope to see you again on another call.